Hey, what is up, you guys? Luke Wayne here. Hope you guys are having a good day, and as always, remember, high hopes, low expectations. Today, I have some pretty interesting news, but before I get into the big interesting news, here's a little quick news update. I swear I'm always having these little quick news updates before I actually get to the big news nowadays, all my videos. But as you know, Rocksteady Suicide Squad game is most definitely being made. We didn't know what Rocksteady was working on just a couple months ago, but now all the leaks are pointing to most definitely it's a Suicide Squad game, especially since the domain was registered on a website. But a new Reddit leak was made, and I didn't think this justified its own video because it didn't give any new information. It recovered everything except for one detail. This leaker claims to know that this game will be revealed on August 22nd, exactly at 7 p.m. CEST, which is, I think, like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the United States on the East Coast, so just look out for that, I guess, 1 p.m. There you go. And also, another news today, it is Batman Arkham Knight's 5-year anniversary. A great game, regardless on what you may think of the story and the overuse of the tank battles. It is still the best gameplay in the Arkham series, in my opinion at least, and it was an amazing game. Let's just be honest here. It was the best looking Arkham game, best running, and it was beautiful, and we were all hyped, and it was good. I might stream it today, but I know people will say they're going to come join the stream, but I'll probably not get more than 5 people since I'm a small channel still, so I might not stream it. I don't know, it depends on how I'm feeling. But today I have some exciting news. A lot of you are probably very confused, but to me this is exciting, and I'll explain why in a minute. EST1992, if you remember that username, well, you should, if that sounds familiar. He's the guy that leaked that Batman Arkham 2020 or Gotham Knights will be at E3 along with Rocksteady Suicide Squad game and Harry Potter. And he leaked that, and then Jason Schreier verified it. And obviously, you guys should all know Jason Schreier, but at this point, the absolute best leaker. Even though I don't like the guy, I think he ruins morale of a lot of developers. I think he might leak too much, but 100% I will say he's the best, most trusted, reliable leaker. I don't know how he has so many sources. But anyways, Jason Schreier, he was beat to the story by ESC 1992. So ESC 1992 obviously has a very reliable source. Let me say that again. ESC 1992 has a very reliable source. And he is in this very long chat on Reset Era, and somewhere in the chat he claimed that he had information that Batman Arkham 2020/Gotham Knights, whatever you want to call it, won't be out until 2021, and someone responded, wait, what? Is this based on some actual evidence that I have missed, or is this just a guess based on the fact that the game has not been revealed yet, end quote. And then he says, and I quote, this comes from the same people that told me about the game in the first place, and also told me about the E3 conference. It was probably planned for 2020 at one point, but that ain't the case anymore, end quote. So there you have it. It is most definitely 2021, according to his source, which you guys should all trust, because obviously he's been verified in the past. And yeah, that's it. And now that's just the news for today, but now we're going to get down to why this is good news. And trust me, truly trust me, I really do think this is good news. This is why it's good news, and you guys should all be excited. So, look, this game it's not been in development for 7 years. Sure, we've been waiting for WB Games Montreal to make a game for 7 years, but it hasn't been in development for 7 years. What I mean by that is it has been canceled and delayed and rebooted. We've had the Suicide Squad game that they were working on before passing it on to Rocksteady in 2015-16. We have the Superman game that was canceled. We've had whatever they were working on in 2013-14. We don't know what that was. We've had the Damian Wayne Batman game, which was rebooted into the game we're getting on now. And K. Wayne says that he has some information that Batman Arkham Insurgency, that leak was also real. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games they've rebooted and canceled. And they've only been working on Batman Gotham Knights / Arkham 2020, 2021, whatever, since 2017. So that's 3 years. Batman Arkham Knight, that game had to be made in 4 years. And I'm sure we liked Batman Arkham Knight, but as much content as that game had, I'm sure we would all appreciate it if it had at least a little bit more content, if not the same amount of content. And for it to have that, I would like for this to be in development as long as possible. I'm sure they were able to salvage a lot of the material, specifically the map. I'm sure they were able to salvage the map they made for the Damian Wayne Batman game. I'm sure they were able to salvage a lot of the co-op material, because Arkham Insurgency was supposed to have a lot of heavy co-op in in between Batman and Robin. And since this is going to be a Bat Family game, I'm sure that they've been working on it for maybe a little bit longer than 3 years. But still, like a good game would take about 5 years to make in today's era. Spider-Man PS4 took 5 years to make. God of War took 5 years to make. Now, Spider-Man Miles Morales only took 2 years, but that's just because they're going to be taking all of the assets from Marvel Spider-Man, the first one. Same thing with Batman Arkham Origins. Batman Arkham Origins was made in a year and a half using all the assets from Arkham City, and I'm sorry, but that game really did not come out finished. So I'm happy. As much as I hate that we haven't gotten the game, I really do think that this is not the worst case scenario. This is probably better than getting a Batman Arkham Origins every 6 months. I don't know. Obviously, there's a nice balance. I would have preferred if we got a game every 2-3 years, but this is a nice, preferable. I would appreciate this better than a half-baked game. If we can just wait 6 more months, guys, it might come out early 2021. If it takes 6 months to make this game come out completely glitchless in a slightly, maybe a little bit bigger map, maybe like an extra side mission, or maybe an extra boss fight, more polished, then let's wait an extra 6 months. We've waited 7 years, we can wait an extra few months. And that's just why I'm excited. And, in W Games Montreal, we should have faith in them. We really should. It's not their fault. Their past few games have gotten canceled. It's AT&T canceling all the good games because the second it shows a slight flaw, they just cancel it. But there you guys go. What do you guys think? Do you think this is good news? Do you think it's bad news? I obviously think it's good news. Let me know that in the comments below. I try to respond to almost every comment I get, and I really love interacting with you guys. You guys are 80% of the reason why I do this channel, and as always, if you made it this far in the video, then you obviously like my content, so please like and subscribe if you want more updates on this game. That really, really does help me out. Like, I mean it. Like, I literally do a flip inside, and every time I see a new subscriber, I check multiple times a day, and I love it. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Been on YouTube for a month, almost 300 subscribers. I guess special coming soon. I don't know what though. Stay awesome, y'all, and peace.